Dude, we were looking for porn at my buddy's house one time, or weed or something. We were looking for something that a 13-year-old's looking for.
Yeah.
And we were going through, and we looked on. My one buddy was looking under the bed, dude, and pulled out a one of those like plastic shopping bags, just full of dildos and like whips and chains. He's like, dude, what is this? And there was like 5 of us. We're like, ah! Dude, the kid's like, put that back. Like, god damn, dude, why do you have us going under your mom's bed? This is crazy. What did you expect us to find?
I feel like you had to do that shit in the summer. Whatever house you were at and there was no one home, you tossed the place like you're on
a warrant, dude.
Look for everything.
Yeah, like a no-knock.
Cutting open pillows.
Dude.
Dumping out fucking coffee and shit.
Fucking stethoscope on the wall going around.
My brother claims, and I have reason to believe it's true, but he said his friend had you'd have you would like copy VHSs off of like TV or whatever. He had some sort of blank tape that they had like a movie on, and they went to like put it in to watch it, and his mom and her new boyfriend had recorded a sex tape and recorded over what had been there. So they watched the first 10 minutes, then it was just his mom giving a blowjob.
Went from 3 minutes of coach to fucking anal real quick.
Oh, your mom giving head.
Just head, bro, on a old VHS.
That's worse than.
I know.
That's brutal. That's like the worst thing you can see.
Mom giving head.
That's it.
What would you prefer, to see your mom receiving doggy or giving head?
I hate to say doggy.
Because you can
head.
They're still up a little for imagination.
Obviously, it's POV. He's going dirty cameraman. Be like, yeah, that's a fucking.
That's a mission though. That's back in the day. That's a heavy ass fucking camera. Got some upper body strength.
If he drops it, she's dead.
Yeah, dude. It's like a news camera.
Yeah,
like April O'Neil. Damn, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is a big cam.
Oh, the biggest. Yeah, if they were doing it back then, they were real freaks.
Yeah.
You had to set up a tripod and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. Being that freaky back then took a lot of gear.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just like have a cell, now you can just have like a cell phone.
Sure.
Maybe be live streaming out to people or whatever, but like, yeah, that sucks. Porn moms, that's going to be a hard wave of kids growing up with OnlyFans moms.
A lot. I mean, yeah, a shit ton of them.
Yeah, man.
Because back in the, I used to work at I used to work in the photo department at a supermarket. Pretty cool guy.
Oh,
at
that's
the
actually
time,
kind of nice.
You know what I mean? And that was anytime a girl would drop off film, you were really hoping there was naked pictures on there.
Was there ever?
Nope, not once.
Freshman year, I worked at a West Coast Video, and if you're not familiar with West Coast Video, they had the room in the back.
Yep.
With the fucking beads.
You paid a couple visits.
Oh, what? Dude.
You worked there.
I used to look at the box and jerk off to the memory of the cover. I remember one was called Heinfeld. It was a Seinfeld spoof.
That's nice.
Hot. Yeah, Kramer had a hog on him. But this kid worked there, and his mom, single mom, worked there too. They both worked there. And you could see what everybody you get to take your movies home a week. No lie, this kid's mom rented Time for an Ass Fucking too. And he was time for an ass fucking for the next 4 years in high school.
That's tough.
Hated us.
Damn.
Time for an ass fucking. This is early 90s.
Yeah, that's terrible.
She rented it knowing her son worked there?
Yeah. Didn't give a shit.
I mean, it was time for an ass fucking.
It's
There's
time.
nothing you can do. It's time. It's time. You gotta go.
see the big hand and the small ear. Like it's time for an ass fucking.
It's ass fucking somewhere.
My boy's dad owned.
Thank you.
My boy's dad owned a bunch of independent, not like a chain, not like West Coast. It was just like Epic Video or whatever. There's like
movies.
4 of them.
Remember movies?
But then Blockbuster came in and he had to close up. But he kept all the porn from like 5 locations, and it was all in the basement. And for years, we had we'd go over there for years, had no idea.
That's
Dude,
everything.
we're down the basement, and there's just wall to wall boxes. My buddy as I got out of a movie, falls into one, and it just spills out all over. He's like that whole box is porn. He's like, these are all porn.
Imagine
and
that.
we robbed the shit out of them.
Yeah, you have to.
Imagine that you're spending the whole summer jerking off to Southern Living, and you got the fucking
fucking Mecca.
Treasure of Sierra Madre downstairs.
Gazungas 3 and Lust at Sea we took.
What was it?
Gazungas 3, and the other one was Lust at Sea, and Lust at Sea made the rounds.
That's
Really?
nice.
Yeah, we had the Spanish Fly 14. That was the big tape. That
Damn, they
flew
got
around.
up to 14 of them. That's pretty good.
We had, it was a spoof on Psycho, and it was called the Butts Motel.
That's pretty good. That's a thinker, though.
Yeah, the knife was a dildo in the shower. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy they made porn funny back then.
I know.
Dude, and they also spent, I don't know who they had the writers, and I know it was like
Good writers.
my hormones were pumping, but man, the storylines, you'd be like fucking pre-coming when she's talking. Like, oh, he's not coming back for a while, and the maid's
You
in
go, oh,
here.
I got a feeling where this is headed.
Woo-wee.
I'm still a bit of a story head. Like
Love it.
I need it.
I kind of need a little bit. If it's just like smash cut to insertion, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
build me up,
A little
prime that
seduction. Stepdad, stepdaughter have to share a hotel room. Hello.
bro.
Man.
Share bed might be one of my favorites.
Shared bed is nice.
Share bed is-
I'll be honest, I was on shared bed very early.
Really?
Before it was like people were talking about it, and I was like, this is wrong.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
so
man.
normal.
Before
now.
the stepmom
Okay,
genre, like early on, I got a shared bed video, and I kept going back to the well on that.
You thought it was wrong.
And I was like, this is insane. This is shared stepson and stepmom on vacation.
That was pre-stuck.
It was pretty
Dude,
stuck. It was
Stuck is
very
a-
early.
Dude, my
And then
buddy
Stuck
was
came
like,
out, and everyone's not afraid to admit they're jacking off the incest porn. And I was like, oh, thank God. Thank fucking
Well, it's
God.
all step. It's step.
Step,
is
that's
not
step.
Or they'll claim step, and then in the video they won't say
Yeah, like,
step
I'm your
sister.
mom. Let me jack you off.
Yeah,
There you go.
you're
This-
like,
this
all right,
is
come on
something-
now, I'm
false
not-
advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuck didn't. I thought Stuck was going to have a moment,
I thought that was goofy.
and it didn't.
same.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Really? I thought Stuck definitely had
Stuck
it.
didn't get me. I'm shit.
I
shared
thought it was
bed.
going to be the next big thing, and I feel like it.
I feel like it is. I feel like
it
I've
had
never
it-
heard a comedian not talk about Stuck porn.
I think it exists.
I think you
There's
opened the
not that many
floodgates. I didn't hear about it until you said it.
Well, Matt, don't put this on me.
You're really
Put Stuck and
advocating for it.
incest, put Stuck incest porn on me,
Freak
bro.
Zero, Shane Gillis.
Everyone knows you love Notre Dame and you love Stuck.
Notre Dame and Stuck porn.
I just find I have a
They're doing a
believability
new
issue.
Under Armour Stuck porn commercial.
In the shared beds, the mom always slept it away. Like she was like her ass was always
Yeah,
fucking.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
you're
on your
hard. I
back.
can help you with that. I
Yeah.
go, oh, what the hell's
It's
going
always
on?
like, well, just because we need sleep, you know what I mean? It was like, we have to get to bed, so let me do
I
this.
told you we were
have a
gonna
big
talk
day
about jacking
tomorrow.
off.
You know what I mean?
So motherly.
It's a good
Yeah,
mom.
I've been off the porn. I don't want to just shoehorn this into every discussion. I've been off since January.
Good for you. Are you thinking clearer?
Yeah, you get harder over less for sure. You get kind of like high school kind of boner type things.
Scrolling is a trigger for me because my Twitter feed and my search page on Instagram is just bad news. And I'll catch something and I'll just be like, all right, and then fucking right to fucking YouPorn.
Yep. The
Yeah,
alone,
the Instagram can draw one loose.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you see it, you go,
especially
oh,
alone
shit.
in a hotel. That's you know what I have now. You know those things you strap to your head. And there's a ball and a string, and you punch it. I have one of those, and I do that. I do that at night.
You're super gluing your eyes closed when you get through a hotel
You know what
room.
I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, those things are
I'll
awesome.
never leave that.
That's what I do. I just
That
Trying
distraction.
so hard not to jack off. Shadow boxing in a hotel.
Nuts.
At a
That's
Best
fucking
Western.
crazy. Yeah, I'm horny as fuck. I better shadow box in my fucking hotel room.
and the noise. You can probably hear it.
It
next door.
still sounds like you're jacking
Yeah,
off,
it's
dude.
like pop, 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 pop. Dude, it was effective. It does calm you down though, because you get the willies after a show. You're like, I want to do something.
Of
bad.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
want to eat something.
Drink,
bad.
drugs, eat.
Yeah,
something.
you want to do something fucked up.
Yeah.
So I just punched the ball. I just fucking sit there and punch
You're
the
an adrenaline high. You want to hurt yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I kind of can see. Remember hearing about those guys that have like hookers rub their backs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of those guys.
I can see it now. I'm like, dude, I used to like laugh when I was younger. Like, why the fuck would anyone do that? Now I'm like, nah, I kind of
Just use
Definitely.
a hug.
right on.
Yeah.
It's a hug, yeah, hug, some nice
I
words.
feel like talking to a lady.
Put you to
What are
sleep.
you doing?
That'd be nice. Maybe from
Hit him
behind.
with a Chris Hansen.
Just a
I
from
bring him
behind
into my
HJ.
hotel room and I go, what are you doing here?
You know I'm only
So you're here
12,
to
right?
meet a 37-year-old man? What are you doing?
With a ball hanging from his forehead.
That's the part I'm leaving out. There's just 4 like very cheap hookers there.
Watching you. You see this?
I'm standing on
You're showing them like it's a new toy.
I'm standing on their butts like a Bosu ball. Just yeah, I mean, dude, I wish women would be cooler about hookers, honestly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why are they so uptight about hookers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking lighten
Wives and hookers could be a team. And instead, they have to be enemies. I don't know why.
I agree. What's all the fighting about, huh?
There's enough of me to go.
What a catch you are, huh?
There's plenty of bagel bites for everybody, girls. Knock this off.
They could team up.
I got a whole brick of Velveeta.
It's like watching a nature documentary when you see one of the wildebeest go down. There's a million wildebeest. It's like, dude, you guys could help, but you're too dumb.
To figure this out.
Isn't
the
it
hookers
weird?
and wives just got together. The wildebeest could link.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it weird? Nature documentaries, the way they present it, they can really twist your view of, like, say it's a baby wildebeest and it's a lion. You're like rooting for the wildebeest to get away.
Yeah.
But then other times you're rooting for the predator. Like
Yeah,
the
they
way
change
they
it.
spin
Yeah.
it.
They spin it like crazy. And then
Yeah.
they set up cameras and then they add noises and they give the animals like human-like traits.
Or if they talk about, like, you know, like I just watched one on polar bears, and it was like a mom and two baby polar bears, and they really
Starts
had me
jacking off immediately. It says polar bears.
the one's a maid.
Oh, dude, I forgot. We're staying at Airbnb. He walked down the other day out of his bedroom. He's like, I'm going upstairs for a little bit. Goes up, closes the door, comes down, and just immediately starts washing his hands. And I'm like, dude, you couldn't make that any more blatant what you just did up there in the twat. Dude, you couldn't hear him
I was
scrolling.
working on the car. What are you talking about?
He came right down. What's up? No shirt on. What's up, guy? Like he just had sex. He's
No,
like, what's up?
I was filling up
everybody?
the rental car with washer fluid.
That is the worst. You're like, I think I'm going to take a nap. 10 minutes later, you come out, you go, I couldn't
Couldn't
sleep.
sleep. Goddamn, there's drilling next door. I couldn't hear nothing.
Immediately get something to eat. I got a huge stain right below my stomach.
He was giving you college roommate questions. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to go take a nap. What are you
Yeah,
going to
like,
do?
you guys gonna hit the calf or something? Like, you gonna get fourth meal? I gotta shut it down.
It's 10:30 a.m.
I'm just dying for a nap. I'm so tired.
I don't like down here, too. They get in your business.
You
They
can't get
wanna-
on, how do you get on Pornhub down here? What are you guys doing? I get why you
don't.
get off it now.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
go
You
X
just got to go on
videos.
the old school ones.
What are you
X-
supposed to do? Put your email address in or something like that?
Just don't do it. Just,
It's like
Are
the
you
opposite.
nuts?
No,
X
it's,
videos.
yeah, don't go on the
Never.
government.
It's
It's like the opposite.
devastating.
When you're, it's like when you're like younger and you need to get an older person to buy you alcohol. You got to ask the kids. You're like, yo, what are you guys all jerking off? to?
Yo, not weird.
what's
Get
the
over
site-
here.
what's the site?
hang out at liquor stores.
Hey, Billy, what's your email address?
But no, you just got to like remember old porn sites, and that's what you just use.
X videos is cool.
X
Yeah.
videos.
But I don't
That's just
get that.
X videos.
Yep.
yeah,
Gotcha.
just Pornhub. Pornhub, you can't go on.
I'm a hub man. I just never. Did you guys ever have a password back in the day to like a Pornhub?
There was a Brazzers password.
So
Yeah.
it
Brazzers, that's what it was.
circulates
And it was like
school.
14 sites you
Yeah.
could get. Yeah,
Huge, dude.
man.
The
that
X
was-
videos, it's weird because down here the porn is, I don't know. Now mine's all like Latinos and
Yeah.
Mexicans because
Geographically,
we're
I think
close.
that's what you're
yeah,
into.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that,
I
isn't
mean,
that interesting?
you're bad. That's the lad algorithm.
It's the algorithm.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's kind of what's in demand right now.
Yeah.
Makes
I can
sense.
roll with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go with it. Let's go.
Great.
Those passwords and shit like that. Our dads is they got fucked up by that. All that kind of stuff and the pop-ups.
Yeah.
My dad literally went through 5 laptops in like a 6-month period. I don't know. It's crazy. It's coming up. My mom's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks. Coming upon like if you hit like a desktop and you like see the search, they didn't know about search history.
No.
So you could see the search history and be like, God, old man, what are you
Yo,
doing,
man,
bro?
searching boobs like a fucking 8th grader.
Something about my dad. I was like, dude, we know you're fucking nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He's fucking hair. It's like, dude, you're
Yeah.
watching porn. Come on, man.
Like my dick's a lot bigger now, though. Weirdly, fucking.
Really?
No, I'm saying he got some ad. You can click the ad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got dick pills.
I've added 5 to 7 inches on my.
I'm about to
faucet.
fuck a mature lady in my area.
Local
Joke's on you, asshole. I'm about to fuck a bunch of locals. We're about
Dinner's
to
in the
jerk
oven. I'll
off
see you in an
together
hour.
with someone.
Yeah,
I want to know if that's ever worked out for anybody. I don't know a single person who's hit like the fine horn.
Lemaire.
Does it work, Lemaire?
Lemaire's an internet hound. He'll search things out.
Does it work? Sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes what works?
like those like find local single girls.
I go to Reddit and you can just like find people on there.
You can
Nah,
find
that's
girls on
advanced
Reddit.
tech.
God damn.
Man, these
Yeah,
kids.
Reddit's like the new Craigslist kind of.
Yeah, it can
These kids. Lemaire's like 48.
These creeps, I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's cool. You did Reddit.